course, the chainsaw is a very important tool to the tree surgeon, so we want to maintain it, take care for it properly. So we're just going to quickly go through a little maintenance on this little saw. This is a little Echo, real high quality saw, like it a lot. First thing we're going to do is blow off the debris. We don't want to be cleaning or sharpening the saw loaded with debris. So I'm just going to take the air. There we go. Next thing we're going to do is take off the air cleaner. Let me tip this up right here so you can see it. And very important, the saw won't run properly if the air filter is plugged. So this is a very frequent maintenance that we do. Pull off this cover, take off the air filter, and I usually will pull the choke out so that it blocks the opening to the carburetor to prevent debris from getting inside. Then we'll take the air. Again, you can see how that filter is really loaded. Compare it to the back side of the filter. So she's got a pretty good load of dust and chip and so forth on there. So we're going to blow this off too. It's going to blow it out the door here. Okay, a lot of times I'll just puff around the carburetor here a little bit. Clear that out. I've got the choke activated so that nothing can go down the carburetor. There. Blow off the cover. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and sharpen. I like to do this in a vise, and many times what we'll do is we'll ink a tooth, as you see right there. We'll go ahead and just put a little ink on that tooth so we know where we are, our beginning spot. We'll pick up our angle. We're watching that angle of the slope of the tooth. I like to push the chain against the bar so that it holds it steady, and then I'll angle the file to match that configuration. Then we'll just take a couple of quick swipes, just like that. This is the chain brake right here. Naturally, the chain brake is off while we're doing this. This is a fairly new chain and bar. So you can see we've got a lot of length to the tooth. The chain doesn't actually wear out from use. The wear of the chain is mainly a result of sharpening. The file is taking metal off. So we're getting more wear to the tooth by sharpening than from any other reason. When we sharpen these teeth, we always push away from ourselves. And you see here is our index tooth. So we know we've gone all the way around. We're going to turn the saw over, turn it in the other direction. Reclamp. And again, starting with our index tooth, we're going to pick up our angle and about 2 or 3 strokes per tooth is usually enough, unless you've hit a rock or a bolt or a nail or an eye hook in a tree or something like that, which can ruin a chain. But these teeth have been serviced regularly, so they're not very dull. So I'm just giving about 2 strokes, maybe 3. There we are. And we're all the way around. We've done every tooth. Of course, the other maintenance, which is quite routine, is servicing of the fuel tank and the chain lube. So we've got oil in here and fuel in here, and we service every time they become empty. Usually the fuel runs out before the bar lube, so you're never running the saw without chain oil in the chamber. When we service the fuel tank and the oil chamber, we service them both at the same time. If the saw is properly maintained and cared for, you'll find that the function just goes way, way up. The tool works so much better when it's properly cared for and maintained. So we turn on our on switch, pull the choke, and you're ready to go.